Hey there. Sorry, that's a terrible joke. Welcome back to Notch to 11. It's a beautiful morning. It's a bit breezy, bit overcast in places, but lots of blue sky as well. We're back on the permission, but we're on a different field than we were last time. And as you can see behind me, it's been cut and baled. So we have some short-ish grass, a bit of stubble for obvious reasons. We've had plenty of rain over the last 24, 36 hours. Despite that, I suspect the ground will still be pretty hard, but it's a different field. It's a different field to what we've been used to. This field is what I know as the Roman field. This is where I found a Roman brooch about a year or so ago, but it's been very, very quiet for me ever since. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to find today, but we're going to give it a whirl. So without further ado, let's get you to the first. Right then, this is the second target of the day, full disclosure. First one was a nail, and I wasn't going to bore you with that one. This one is a 72. If you can see, it's just there. It is coin shaped but bent. You see that? Is that a coin or a button? No, I think that is a coin. Oh, he drops it straight away. Good start, Marcus. Yeah, a bent coin, I think. Right, let's give it a quick clean, see if there's anything there. Back in a sec. Well, I'm pretty happy that it's a coin. Wafer thin, but yeah, largely blank on the field anyway. We'll have a better look at it when we get home. So yeah, we're off and running. See you in a bit. There we are. Straight after that, we'll say straight after, about 5 minutes after that kind of bent coin or whatever it is, we got another 72, and this time just under the surface, as I flicked it out, that was looking up at me. So I haven't touched it yet. So I thought we'd look at it together. So I'm assuming it's a coin because it looks pretty thin. Yeah, that is wafer thin. That could be even a little jeton or something. Ooh, interesting. I'm not going to scrub that anymore with my finger. I'm going to get the water out. So yeah, once again, I'll be back in a sec. Well, it's 2 for 2 blank ones. But there might just be something up here, and if you can see that, that is proper thin, so that could be a hammered copper coin, that, and that could be quite old. So yeah, let's we'll check that one back home as well. But yeah, good start so far. Excellent. Let's get one with some detail on it, would be nice. See you in a bit. Right then, we're going to attempt fate with an 86. Don't know if that's coming through. I've had to turn the external audio down a bit. It seems quite busy on the footpaths today. Yeah, 86, 87. About there. This is quite hard in places. I've only done 3 or 4 holes. A couple of them have been okay. A bit softer than it probably was a few days ago. Yeah, still quite hard though. Right, nothing immediately visible. Still in the hole. See if we can get it with the pinpointer. Yeah, it's in the bottom there. See if we can find only 4 or 5 inches. No, not even that probably. 3 inches down. What are you? Well, sorry for the silence. It's just a random bit of metal, and it's quite grey. And having just given it a wipe, it's got a bit of silver coming through. Okay, I'll give it a quick clean. Feels a bit too light, so it's probably aluminium, but if there is anything there, I'll come back to you in a sec. See you in a bit. Next one was a 58, and it's one of those little clothes fastener type thingies, suspender holders or whatever they were. Used to think these were little keyholes, but I was put right by the lovely Bill and Julie of Somerset Searchers. Yeah, all to do with clothes, this one. Cool, moving on. Well, that's what you call good pinpointing. Only a couple of inches down. Took the top of the clod off, and that's what's staring back at me. So could we be our third coin? Let's hope we actually get some detail on this one. If it's a coin, of course. Yeah. Oh, that does look a bit more promising actually. Might be something there. Cool. Could probably see it better than me, but yeah, let's give that a clean. Back in a sec. Well, if there is any detail, there's not much. If I tilt it in the light, you might just see the bust of a head facing left. So I'm going to guess George V. I don't think it's that old, but you might just about see his bonce there, and his nose is that facing that way. So yeah, still largely blank, but might clean up okay back at the ranch. So having said that, that's 3 coins, and we'll take that, won't we? See you in a bit. Next one, just as the sun comes out, is a very nice naval button. As you know, I find a lot of these, but I never mind finding one that's still got a bit of gold gilding on it, as you can see. It's got the anchor with the rope around it, some sort of bird, phoenix or something like that, coming out of the flames on the top, and then some initials, something YC. So yeah, another yachting club badge. That is very, very nice. Well happy with that, and it's still got its shank on it just. So yeah, we'll take that every day of the week. Lovely little job that. Moving on. Right, wind's picking up now. Just as I took my jacket off, always away. We've got a 63. So yeah, 63 has been silver hammered a couple of times recently. Not one for me and one for Mark. So I thought we'd better look at it together. It's there. But not today, I don't think. Is that lead? Yeah. It's a bit of lead. Oh well. Worth a try. Right, next one. I found a little patch which is just a tiny bit softer. So I'm kind of going up and around there. And we've got a lovely, just turn the audio up a bit so you can hear it. It's another lovely 63, but a really crisp 63. Which again is silver territory from, you know, the hammered coin that Mark and myself found. Yeah, that's quite nice. So I thought we'd give that a go. Out there. Right. Oh, it's still quite. Oh yeah, still quite hard, but better. Oh. Oh. Can't see anything. I was out. Oh, no, it's not, is it? Oh, that might be, you know. Oh, we might have got a silver hammered. I don't believe it. Right, let me come and find you. Get you even. Oh, please be lucky. It's definitely a silver disc and it's very thin. So let's go and have a look together. Can you see it? Got to be in it. Oh, it's got to be. Yeah, I think it might be quite blank again, but it's got to be, surely. All right, there's definitely markings on it, but I'm not really seeing, you know, the classic. Yeah, it's got to be. That's a hammered coin all day long. Get in. Right, okay, let me just give it a quick clean, see if we can find anything on it. I'll be back in a sec. Woohoo! Come on. Brilliant. Gotta be, isn't it? It's pretty blank again, which is frustrating, especially as it looks like it was reasonably whole and unclipped, but it's definitely silver. And it's, in my opinion, you can just see a round line, I guess, and the remnants of some pips, or maybe I'll get more off it when I get home. Something there by the looks of it. Maybe that's part of a cross. Got not a clue. You might be able to see it better than me, but oh my days, yet another 63. That's a hammered coin. I had a feeling about it. That's why I wanted to dig it and do a live dig on it, because it was such a sweet 63. It was worth a punt. So get in, we're on the silver again. Wow, and I said this field was quiet. Well, it is quite quiet, but there she blows. Awesome. Right, so we can find a couple more before we finish. See you in a bit. Right, it's time to go. My exit is just up there through the tree line, and then I'm out of here. So I've had my 3 hours or so. Yeah, quiet field. You know, it always has been a quiet field. There's plenty of iron signals that you leave alone, obviously, and every now and again one will jump out. And all things considered, we've done all right. We've got some 3 or 4 coins, one of which is silver, and we never complain about that. It's a hammered, possibly a hammered copper as well. So, but not a huge amount else, and you know, a few other bits and bobs, but we'll clean up them when we get back. But for now, thought I'd leave us literally just by the tree line. Here's an 87. Not convinced it's going to be anything, but you never know your luck. It's quite a nice tone, to be fair. Yeah, even the grass is hard. The grass line of the field. Oh, you think the amount of rain we had over the last couple of days. Oh, let's try that. Oh, it doesn't sound quite so nice now. We might be signing off with a bit of cack, I think. We are indeed signing off with, yeah, a bit of cack. Probably a bit of shrapnel, I think. Oh well, that's it for now. Thanks as always. Really appreciate you coming by. We'll have a look at what we've got at the roundup, see if we can get some detail off that silver hammered. But for now, let's get out of here. See you soon. Right, so here we go. Not a lot to show you. I think I mentioned on the video, it's quite a quiet field anyway. I've done it many times now. But when you do get a target, it does ping out at you. Cat corner consists of the usual stuff. We've got a bullet casing this time. I haven't found one of them for a while. A couple of those kind of clothy, suspendery type bits. Nail, button, and various other bits and bobs. 4 bits of lead, 3 nondescript, and then 1 kind of flattened small pistol shot. Then we've got a very blank kind of halfpenny sized coin. We've then got one which I have been able to identify. I think I called George V on the field. Actually, it's much older than that. I think that's George II's bust coming through there. And you can just about see the remnants of Britannia coming through. So that's another halfpenny, a couple of 100+ years old. We've then got a very nice yachting club button. And that actually says NTYC, which stands for the New Thames Yacht Club. It rang a bell on the field actually, and it was only when I got home I realised I have found one of these before. And the New Thames Yacht Club were founded in London in 1867. They couldn't find premises, so they then kind of amalgamated with the Union Yacht Club, who were based down in Kent in 1869. This particular logo or ensign was signed off as official in 1869 in the same year. And that is obviously the anchor and the rope with the phoenix rising from the flames above it. And it went out of kind of commission in terms of the logo in 1903. That was the last time it was registered. So we can place it within about a 30 to 40 year scale in the late Victorian time. So yeah, very cool, like that. And then we got 2 hammered coins yesterday.
We got a very, very blank copper one, unfortunately. Thought might get some detail off that. You can see it's wafer thin, but absolutely blank as you like. And this one is not far off from being blank, but it's hammered. It's a silver hammered coin. It's a shame, but as you know from my permission, it's quite a stony permission, so I can only presume all these hundreds of years of rolling around in the stones kind of has ground it down. You can see the inner circle there. If you're very lucky, you might just see the remnants of some pips around the outside there. And then in here, on the other side, the best bit of detail is this bit here, really, which is either the remnants of a cross or the remnants of a shield, and a tiny little bit of writing. And there's some pips on the other side as well. So, yeah, it's a hammered coin. I can't idea. I'm not good enough on those. If you happen to think, yeah, you know what that is, my call, if I was guessing, would be Elizabethan again, but I guess we'll never know. But that's silver, and that'll do nicely. Thank you very, very much. Thanks as always for stopping by. Here's to the next one. See you soon.